I'm saying? So it kind of get tricky, honestly. That's why I think what you said, I think that's a good question. For me, it's a no. Honestly, I don't really like go backwards. Like I tend to kind of take things as they are and leave it there. But they say like forgiveness doesn't mean that you have to restore that relationship. So I'm gonna say no. In terms of moving forward for myself, yes, it helps me to a certain degree though. Like not tremendously. We're like, oh, I don't know how my life would have been if you didn't do that. But I think it does give you a sense of validation within yourself to know I wasn't tripping when I thought he was out cheating. I wasn't tripping when I felt like that wasn't his name. Like I wasn't skeptical on getting that tattoo, not really knowing why. Like stuff like that, like it gives you that confirmation anyway and realize like, but I knew that. I had in my head that moment that this was happening, and it took him X amount of years or her X amount of years to confess that this is true. But when it was happening, they would tell me I was crazy, I was tripping, I'm this and I'm that, and then that's those imprints, all those labels that they throwing at you because it's like throwing shit at you because they don't want you to come.
Making you doubt yourself when you know it's true.
That part, I think it's that part for me, and I feel like that. I feel like some things are unforgivable on a bigger form of it all.
Yeah.
Right. Like I can forgive you and not fuck with you.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that is forgiveness. I feel like we think forgive and restore. Because I know I did. Like I kept forgiving people way before I wasn't even getting apologies. But I was like logically putting it together in my mind, and I'm like, man, I know they don't. I know that. Like I'm convincing myself that they sorry. So it's like things like that to me. Like when I think about forgiving people, anything that's going to take me back to that, it's going to have to be a no to me, because I am still a human, and I feel like I don't want to play with my own strength. Not where I come from, you know what I mean? Like that's like thinking you're strong enough to no longer use drugs, but then go around a bunch of drug addicts. That's not. You playing with fire with that. So no, to answer your question again, I think for me it's a no. Like a apology, depending on what you have done, it's just not good enough, because these things that we do to each other, they literally hold us back in so many ways that no apology, you can't get them that time back. You can't get that imprint of how those particular situations made you feel about yourself. Like that, you can't get that back. You gotta literally like unpack that stuff and like reshape it, remold it, and then rebuild off of that foundation that was, embedded in you anyway. Like it definitely gets, but I feel like sometimes it's better just forgive and honestly just move on and pray for each other. Like pray that they will be able to learn the lesson. I pray that both people involved in a relationship in particular, of any sort, honestly, learn a lesson from that relationship in particular. And then I think it's up to us from there to move forward and expand on what we learned. Like be a better husband or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend to the next person. I'm not against it. I've been saying that shit for a minute. Like maybe he ain't for me, and I made him better for the next girl.
Right.
I hope so, because I feel like as women and men, we deserve real love and happiness. So shout out to the people that helped you get the way that you is now for me. You know what I'm saying? So.
I'm with you. No comment. She answered the question. I just wanted to know. Let's go back to the video, and it was a great answer as well. All right, let's do Mr. Apology.
Sorry for not providing you options or resolution to your problem. No, I did was okay, but we're gonna be all right. Or I pray for you. I'm sorry. Sorry for not taking into consideration about how you feel or how you feel. Sorry for not putting myself in your shoes to understand what the fuck you was tripping about. Why you were tripping. Why you said the things you said. Sorry for using you. Sorry for the manipulation. Sorry for the lie. I'm sorry that I let you down. And I ended up losing you. Sorry for all of the things that I could have, would have, should have said. Sorry for not providing you like that fun side. All we did was stay at home, boy. Let me know when you make it back home, and I'll come over. Or when I get back, you can come over. Like, sorry for excluding you from my good time.
Yes, come true. That is a deep one.
You having to hear from other bitches about how good I was treating other bitches.
Damn.
You know,
Oh, dude.
You deserve that shit too, if not more.
Pausing again.
Oh,
I thought I wouldn't pause
like,
again.
he was like this, checking off the list. I'm like, damn. Yeah, this is very mine. What you think?
I want to comment on the part where he said, sorry for not including you in my fun times. And I would just want to clarify some stuff. When you have your girl don't need to go to an expensive restaurant or whatever the case is. As much as we say we like to be home, we do like to be home, but sometimes we want to do random shit. Like if you call us up and say, side note, I realized that in my videos, when I get passionate about something, I tend to speed up my words and then it jumbles up a lot. It is not cool. Sometimes I can understand my accent, but others may not. I am going to try to, when I get passionate, not to speed up my words. This is what we do in the Caribbean. When we get passionate, we speed up how we speak, and people understand us, obviously, because they can clarify what we're saying because of our accents, but other people may not. So I'm going to try my best to get passionate, but stay clear at the same time. Right.
I'm from over there too, man. Because I do the same exact. I was telling you that I'm like, I do the same exact thing. I'll hear myself and be like, you skip like 4 words.
Right.
Like, slow down. Like I don't know, honey. I think it's still go back to what he was talking about.
Yes.
With that. But no, I see what you're saying.
I got you. Right. So that was just side note. Anyways, back to topic. Some of us female, as much as we may be homebodies, we like for you to call us up and say, hey, I know you, depending on what she likes. For me, I like fishing. If somebody comes and say, yo, let's go fishing, my eyes is gonna get a whole bunch of stars in it because I am ready to go. Where are we going? That's it. Just pick me up. Let me go. Get the rods, get everything. We're ready to go. You have a female who likes to do these things, call her up and say, yo, let's go bowling. Understand? But man, my hearing thing, listen to me, put a hat on. We going bowling. We got a team to beat. Like, listen to me. She's gonna get psyched. Understand? Those are memories to do. Those are random things that you do. If you plan to do something with her and she look forward to it, she is putting her hopes into that. She is planning in her head, all right, so we can go bowling. This is what we can eat. This is how much scores I want, blah, blah, blah. 2 hours before, yo, babe, we can go. She automatically is not disappointed that, man, you plan this and this is where it is and this is how we plan to go and this is what you're going to do. That is not her reaction. She can understand that you may have her for whatever the case is and this is what you cancel. But the most of where her anger and passion comes from is because of the hopes and the plans and everything that she had there. All of those things went down like a little house like that. Boom. So all of that went to the door and she don't know what to do because I'm like, damn it, I plan to score like 3 things. Or I don't know nothing about bowling, I just think stuff, right? I plan to catch about 3 fish or 4 fish, but it ain't happening type of thing, right? So she now have to recover from the disappointment. So this is what happens with most of our females. When you tell us that we're doing something and then cancel, it is shit. And then after we've kind of, we're like, you know what? I'm not really mad that you had to go to work. I understood. But the but means all the shit I planned in my head, it crumbled. That's basically what all of that is all about. So if you really want to make memories with a female and know that it's, you know what? If I plan with her, it may not go through. So I know today she called me and say, I'm going to be home, whatever the case is. Do it. Call her randomly and say, yo, I know you say you're home today. We going out. she's gonna be fumble, whatever the case is, but don't plan nothing exotic where she can't get her hair done or whatever the case is. A little thing, ice cream, walking on the beach, go walking on the sidewalk, whatever. Take her somewhere where she don't have to dress up. She feel comfortable. Y'all can have fun, an arcade, something. She is a big child. You are a big child. Show her that big child in you and do something. And make memories. Watch the movie together on the couch eating popcorn is not memories, y'all. Going out random shit, that is memories. Because when she's sitting with her girlfriend talking about you will not believe what Ken did today. Ken called me gaudy and carry me bowling and blah, blah. Best believe that memory will be remembered instead of Netflix and popcorn. Trust me, Netflix and popcorn ain't got nothing.
Movies though.
Huh?
They like it's funny that you say that because I'm like, they don't even like when we talk during the movie. Like, I get it, because that shit do be drawing sometimes, but I'm saying, like, in the same sense, like, when you break it down like that, it do make sense, because it's like, well, this is the only time I really get to interact with you, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to not talk when the game on. It's hard to not talk when you are not focused on other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you have to realize, like, what y'all give y'all attention and time to. For me, like I said, I can care less about the game, the system. I don't care what you do in your life. Just don't. Like, I just don't. Honestly, I just don't. I don't care if you got female friends. I don't care if you got a bunch of friends that you hang out that are men. I don't care what you do, as long as you take care of me. And I don't mean take care of me financially, throwing money at me and keep going your way. Everything that this queen just said here, like, take care of me, stimulate me in ways that I'm not used to. Because it's like we do. That's why I think that the red flag come with commitment, because it's like, you gotta be dedicated to your relationship in order to commit. Like, you gotta look and be like, I want to be with this person forever. Like, I don't think that's cliche at all, me personally. However, you gotta realize what type of investments when it comes down to your time that you're talking about making. Like, you're gonna have to turn that game off sometimes. You're gonna have to, take a trip with your girls sometimes. Like, you can't just be all with the homies. Another thing I noticed too, men, I think, this kind of still going to the conversation too, because I feel like a lot of times they don't mature fast enough because none of them are mature fast enough. So then I've seen men stunt their own maturity. Like, you're emotionally maturing and you want to settle down. You want a wife. You want this. You want all these things. But since your homies ain't with it, you don't want it right now. And then what happens is all them same homies that you was all hype about, right? Trying to fit in with, right? They pop up with wives and kids, and you like, what the fuck happened? What's going on? After this, and no disrespect, because I'm so happy that he did this. That you end up like on this type time trying to apologize and right your wrongs, hoping that something's going to turn around. Like, this is why we gotta be more mature all the way around the board. I don't think women ask for much, me personally. I can't speak for all women, but I don't think we ask so much. And then when you see the things that they kind of get mad at us about saying, like he said, I'm sorry for not listening to you. Damn, what was you doing? Like, what y'all don't notice that y'all really just be like freaking humping us. Like, I'm trying to keep that a little bit better. Like, but all y'all doing is humping us. Like, you're not, he said, if we were making wrote down all of the things that he's apologizing for, which I'm grateful for. But list that and see what he apologizing for. It's like, well, what was you doing with her? Like, y'all be really playing with our time, wasting our time, playing with our feelings and emotions, and then judging us collectively for all of the things that we trying to cover up that y'all did to us. Because I was thinking about that earlier too, with even makeup and stuff like that. It's like, honestly, I feel like Black women are just hiding their pain because, to be honest, I don't think Black men in particular can actually stomach us without the cover up. I don't think they can stomach the truth connected to what they've actually done to us. And that kind of hit me this morning. I was like, I think that kind of makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't want to you see a Black woman without no makeup who's been stressed out her whole life, you might not think she's cute. And it's sad, you know what I mean? Like, when you really give thought to it. Like I said, my eyebrows and stuff, my edges was going. I'm like, yo, I ain't no edges, bald spots and stuff, and it's like, dang, why? Right, like, that's stress. Eyebrows balding, eyelashes and stuff. Then you trying to put fake eyelashes on it. Now all of the things that we doing to try to cover up that stuff is making it even worse. So it's like,
it's not worth it.
And I love balding. Bowling. So when you said that, like, black, we want not some. I like bowling. I like going to. I ain't been to the range yet. Like, I've been trying to do another thing to the range for years.
Damn, girl.
That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that, though, it's like we want to mess up stuff up sometimes too.
Yes, I love those things. I love random. Like, you would make me so happy. Like, for me, I stopped asking for, because my load now is so heavy. But a few months ago, at least let's say 5 or 6 months ago, I used to get up every morning. I used to be like, you know what? I want a random day. And best believe, random shit used to happen, and it used to be the best random in the world. The best random, to the point that I always out my house and doing something great. And I made so much memory for a year. Every single day of that year, I asked for a random great day. And every day for that year, I got a random great day. So at the end of the day, random shit is cute to me. Call me up and say, yo, let's go do this. Let's go do it. I'm like, I want to go, but best believe my ass going, because I am not going to stop myself from making a memory. For what?
It's the thought behind it.
Yes, honey.
Like, you was thinking about me.
Boom, boom, boom.
Message him was like, no, I'm thinking about you. When you gonna come through though? Like, what's up,
hell
though?
no.
Like, it ain't on that energy. It's like, no, I remember this is when I know I had problems, right? I was so hurt and broken down from the men that came before, like one of the last guys that I was talking to. And I remember he wanted to take me out on a date, and it was like broad daylight. Like, and I remember thinking, like,
this is different.
You know, it's like light outside still, right? Like, and he looked at me like, duh, yeah. I'm like, but like, you want to be seen with me?
Oh,
like, and that's when I was like, damn, sis, like I felt like it was, but it's really how I felt though, because I had never, like, the guy that I had dated before him, girl, I was with that dude for like 3 years. He never took me out on a date. And the only date that he finally gave me, I had to convince him that I would pay for the shit. And it ain't because he ain't had no money. This dude had money. So it was deep. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm desperate as shit to be with somebody. Like, it was moments that I was going through, like, so you gonna pay for your first date? It took him damn near 3 years to take your ass out. And you had to rob him into taking you out. And this man was emotionally, mentally, verbally, everything I had wished for. He was telling me all the right stuff. But when it came down to action, I'm like, I'm getting played. Like, I'm getting played. And it was crazy. So it's like, yeah, it's just like, damn, you want to tell me that you miss me, you thinking about me, you want to be with me, you want to marry me, you want to have babies with me, you want our kids to link up and meet, and you're saying all of the perfect things, but you can only come see me at nighttime when you get off work. You can only, like, these are the type of things that we be going through and don't even be realizing this shit ain't right. Like, I only see him at nighttime. I'm like, I got a 3-year, like, booty call right here. This is all this is. I'm on call for dude, not for, if I want him to come over, he ain't coming over. If I want him to take me somewhere, he ain't going to do that. That's why I love this video, because it's like he's really apologizing on so many levels that I don't even think he can actually understand. Granted, it's for him, but I think he don't even realize how bigger their apology extends over past his own truth.
Yes. And
so
a lot of men's truth.
Oh my God. I know so many women that got tattoos, myself included, like tattoos of somebody that was like, we get manipulated into getting these men tatted on us. Like, the people wouldn't believe. That's why I said, I don't think America in particular, like, well, of course I'm from America, so I'm saying,
right.
I don't think the world is ready for the truth of the Black woman in particular.
Yes.
I don't think they're ready for that.
I'm true.
They're not ready.
Don't worry, we here for that. We can speak it.
You ain't ready.
Let's finish this guy. He's doing great. We'll have to tag him in this.
I love how he's thinking.
Yes, me too.
I'm sorry, I don't mean shit right now. I know it don't. I promise you, I know it don't. At least not to you. I would love it to. But now I realize I fucked. Well, not right now, but I realize I fucked up a lot.
though. I must see it.
I said the same. I was saying the same thing. Like,
Yes, he
girl,
cute.
forget them. He's sorry.
That was out there just being fucking disrespectful. And the crazy part is that was even trying to be intentionally disrespectful. Not just I had trust issues.
Damn. Guys, we're not gonna say nothing, but I just want you to let that part, like, marinate up in there. You hear a man say, I had trust issues.
Child.
Damn. Yes.
Wow.
Let's continue.
I had put up a wall to prevent me getting hurt, and I ended up hurting the people that was trying to love me. I'm sorry. Hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. And if not, I understand. Whatever. Just know I'm sorry. I love you.
Yes. All right, peoples.
Now, if I had to pick an apology, I need to know what you did wrong.
That you know that you did it, that you pay attention.
Exactly. So I know that you know that I know that you know what you did wrong. I need to know what you did wrong. Run that shit down. And then let me have the opportunity to make a choice and a decision based off of the truth. Stop manipulating us into loving on y'all. Because it's deep, like, he right on hitting the head on the damn nail on the head, whatever, him on the head, like, but it's deep, like, he had trust issues. Where y'all think they come from? They all will see how everything go right back to healing.
Boom.
Everything go right back to healing. Where did these trust issues come from? Who hurt you? They be saying that women are the only person that be hurt.
Is it mama?
Who hurt you? Your mama, your sister, your aunt. It don't. A woman in your life hurt you. I can always tell a man who's been hurt by a woman based on how they talk to me. That's something that has tightened up more, obviously, as I've dealt with different types of men, and I've been approached differently. But I can tell, like, how a man was, their interactions with women based on how they talk to women. And vice versa. I feel like you can tell a lot about a woman based on how she talks to a man. I don't think it's necessarily what we saying, so to speak. I think it's how, like, even like 𝐀𝐮𝐝, it ain't what he's saying. It's how he's saying it. And it ain't even, they like, oh, you gotta get out your feelings. No, because what he's saying is true, right? Okay,
yes.
Whatever. But it's how he's saying. That's actually not in your feelings, because your feelings can actually withstand the truth.
Yes.
But it's like, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, then that's a whole nother, you know what I mean? Like, that's a whole nother side of it. Like, why is there so much animosity and energy behind the way you saying it? And then, like, who hurt you? You need a hug? Like, that's how I feel. Like, who did it? I love the video though.
Yeah, it's a good video. That was a really, really good one. Guys, I am going to repeat this, and then we're going to end this. I'm going to repeat this. Yeah. Females, if you want to know how a man treats you, I've said this about twice in a few of my videos, actually. If you want to know how a man, and males, if you want to know how a woman treats you, is her daddy present? If he's present, how does she react when her dad raises his voice, to when he comes to love her or hug her? What is her attitude in that area, right? When she or he is loving on her mama, pay attention to her face looking at them. You would know if she knows that her father did her mama wrong and she can't stand his hypocritical ways, right? Pay attention to that, so you know what kind of hurt your woman dealing with. When she call you up talking about, oh, so where you at? Oh, really? Then you know where that stems from. Understand? Right. For a female, watch how this man reacts to his mom speaking to him. Yeah, he is gonna love her. We all love our parents, no matter what. It's love. but I don't mean that we like them. You know what I mean? The way that they treat us. That don't mean that we like them. So watch how he reacts to her when she speaks to him a certain way. And you know how he's going to react to you when you come at him that way. It's automatic programming in his head. He's had to deal with her most of his life. And most of his life, that programming and pattern has been inbred in him. So his reaction to you is going to come automatic. He's not going to even know that he's going to be reacting to you because of how his mom has made him react to her. So those are the things that you look. So you need to know how wounded this man and woman is based on the home that they came from or the environment that they came from. We all come from an environment that messed with us. So those are the things that you pay attention to. Stop paying attention to, oh yeah, he loving his mama, he's gonna love you. Yeah, he's gonna love you. But when it comes to a quarrel, how is he reacting? Those are the things that you love. So I find that statement is old and ridiculous.
Which one?
The how a man treat his mom is how he can treat you.
If you break it down.
Yes.
Look, you know, we coming with
Yes.
those technically.
Yes.
Technically.
Yes.
If he listens to her but don't listen to her, technically. Like, I think it depends on how you're going to go about it.
Look at it. Yeah.
They always, well, that's what I said, like how they go about it, because they always say it, I feel like, with I don't want to say with bad intentions, but like, it's like, oh, you know, kind of like gaslighting, so to speak. But it's like, when you start to really break stuff down, it do have
It's a true statement. Yeah.
It'd be like, you know what, like,
that is true.
Even if it's the opposite, like, you know what I mean? Like, if he treat his mom in a way where he's gentle, he don't want to go against what she's saying.
Right.
So, you tripping if you think
he can do that for
he
you.
gonna treat you like that. He gonna treat you the opposite.
Exactly.
Because he don't got the balls to stand up to his mama, so he gonna stand up to you. I've experienced it too. I've experienced all of the different versions of mommy issues. And I'm like, damn, this is deep. Like, they always treat me the opposite of how they wish they could treat their mom, or the same. And even that could be a disconnect. So I think it get real deep. I think naturally though, pain makes you rebel on a lot of things just because. Like, for me, I don't like people forcing nothing on me. I don't care what it is. Because of how everything has been forced on me my whole life. I don't like that. So, like, a guy tried to talk to me yesterday. Nice guy, very aggressive. But I'm like, in my head, I'm just taking it all in because, again, I'm in my healing energy. So I'm like, how do I feel about how he's talking to me? I'm like, but I'm not probably gonna call you because I don't like how you're talking. And I had to sit with that for like almost a day, like how it made me feel. And then I thought about how the younger me would have reacted to that same situation, and I would have been in a whole other funnel of trouble. Like, it's deep.
It's deep. We got time for deep. We got many videos for deep, and we can deep the shit out of it. We both here, God is the deepest ocean ever type of deep.
No pun intended, y'all.
Boom. So with that being said, guys, we have enough time to go review something else. We're going to end this one here. We're going to tag this awesome brother. Thank you. I want to say thank you to the brother. I'm not going to say sorry, but I'm going to say thank you, brother. I'm going to say thank you for being in touch with your feminine side, to be open. I wouldn't say man enough, but that's bullshit. I'm open enough to use your platform to apologize to whomever it is that you've hurt. I want to say thank you for acknowledging the pain or the hurt that you've created in these beings. And I want to say thank you for healing you, so that way you can then sit down and acknowledge the pain that you have dealt in yourself. I want to say thank you so much for being a role model to yourself first, and then using that role model to be a role model for men out there. I want to say thank you, Black King, for being and going on the journey that you are on. I look forward to your other videos and to seeing you out there. So thank you, Black King.
Yeah. Thank you. On behalf of all of they women, okay?
Yes. It's true. Accepted, by the way.
Right. Right.
All right, guys, we are going to leave this one here, and we're gonna go do some other ones. So you're gonna see us in the same outfit in about 2 other videos. So don't be hating. With that being said, annyeong.
Hey you, yes you. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for coming to my page. So I would like for you to subscribe, and I also want you to watch the last video, and I hope that you enjoy everything on my channel. Thank you.